So, is there any artists in particular that you want to work with going forward?
Yeah, so I want to work with Kanye, but I want to work with Kanye, Kid Cudi, Big Crit, Tizo Touchdown, um, man, Sade, and I also want to work with Tracy Chapman. She a country singer.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's like a lot of my. But oh wait. Number one over all them, it's a guy named Justin Vernon, but it's a collective named Bonnie Veer. I want to work with them. Like that. That's one of like top tier
Wait, what genre is that?
folk music.
I ain't never heard of.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I got to do my research.
No, you remember Yeezus?
Yeah.
I can't hold my liquor.
Oh, for real?
That's burning.
Oh, say less.
Or
Wait, is that how you discovered them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, say less.
Yeah, and then it was Wolves. It's a song Wolves they had.
Yeah.
Big Mensa. That song derived from Bonnie Veer's album.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay, so yeah. I didn't even know that. I ain't really like Wolves, to be honest, but yeah. I know what song you talking about though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So when is your project coming?
Man, it's gonna be May of 2024.
Okay.
It's called Dreams into Reality.
Okay, cool.
That project is it's inspired by like my first grade field trip. So it's a lot of instruments involved, man. Produced by an amazing person named Encore. You feel me? And he makes some amazing beats, bro. But that album is basically just kind of the journey to chasing the dream. So it's like turning something that's just a thought into a tangible thing. You feel me? So I feel like that's what a lot of us try to do. Like right now, like how we could take anything off social media and turn it into dollars. That's what a lot of people try to do too. But I feel like this album is like for people that are experiencing the hustle right before the success, because you got to fall in love with the dream. You got to fall in love with the journey in order to get to your destination. But the journey is always better than the destination for you.
No, I've heard that a lot of times. I ain't reached my destination yet, but I've heard of that for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So you said the album name is gonna be Dreams into Reality, right?
Yeah.
So I know you got a song called Dreams into Reality. I had to double check just to make sure.
Yeah,
I wasn't tweaking.
Yeah, for sure.
So is that basically, so if you listen to that song, will that give you basically like is that song kind of like the vibe of the entire album?
The content is, but it gives you like a snippet.
Okay.
You feel me? It's like I feel like the album is like it feels like theatric in a sense. You feel like you finna go see a movie. Like I kind of when I was making and when I was making that album, it was I was watching a lot of films, and the thing I didn't learn about until later was sync licensing and stuff like that. But I was learning like what was the best films, what films made me, even just the the trailer. What did the trailer make me feel like? So that's how I kind of made the album. I'm like, well, I want to catch each experience into this like whole like doom, and just like you feel it, and they just got the rises and everything. So that's how I feel, like a Equalizer or like a Interstellar.
So it's kind of like so you kind of like in the same bag as like a Kendrick Lamar when he made Good Kid, Mad City.
Man, I wish. I wish I wouldn't even. Nah, I don't even want to disrespect Good Kid, Mad City like that.
Yeah.
Nah, I say it has it's derived from My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like you was treading lightly with Good Kid, Mad City,
but that.
Yeah, Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's like a lot of people say that's like his best work. In my opinion, my personal opinion, I think is Late Registration. But hey, Dark Twisted Fantasy, like that's damn on the same level as Good Kid, Mad City.
I say it's a speck of sand from Dark Twisted Fan. I don't even want to. I ain't trying to say, oh, this is on the level. No, it's a speck of sand. You feel me? Of like it's derived from that because it's like it's not as like that man. If you ever watched that documentary, like YouTube made a documentary on how he created the album.
Yeah.
The man hours he put in the power.
No, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even see it.
Bro, he put 5,000 hours into power alone, getting the drums right, mixing. All of that, like when I tell you I dive into stuff like that, like people like Prince, Kanye, and Michael, and Beyonce, like those people had like the Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan mentality when it comes to creating music.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Because he be having people in everybody's uniform. So during my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, everybody was wearing suits. Everybody had dinner in the morning. Breakfast in the morning. Everybody had. They talked about what they worked on the day before, and they talked about what they're going to work on later on. Like,
it helped them stay within a certain vibe, within a certain pocket.
And if you ain't on top, and he did Donda like that too. But if you not on top of your game, you got to go. It
was Donda and it was another album recently they did like that too. I know when he was he low key be like you gotta be on Kanye time if you working with Kanye. I heard. That show he did in Chicago, like you know what I'm saying, it was making sure that everybody dressed a certain way.
Oh yeah, that was.
I know they
like Pablo.
Yeah, nah. This is recently. This is what's the show he just did was it in Chicago? It was it was
Donda.
I think it may have been Donda.
Well, he had the house in there.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. I know he also did he out there up in middle of the desert in some country right now. You know what I'm saying? Doing the same shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much on part of how it is working with Kanye. But I get it though, because when you working with creative juices, like you need to be in like a certain pocket. Even like with me, when it kind of editing, I refuse to edit if I'm not within a certain pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like. It might be decent, but it's just gonna be like kind of routine. Like it ain't gonna be no creative juices flowing at all with this, and the work gonna be like way worse than what it could be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I get it for sure.
No, that's why I take myself serious as that. Like I'm training. Like even when it comes to working on this album, I treat it like I get up in the morning, I run, then I have a writing session. I treat it like I got a team of people with me, but it's just me.
Yeah.
So like with this album, that's why I put a lot of my influence down on paper. Like if you go in the area that I be creating in, you'll see like I don't have necessarily a vision board.
Yeah.
But it's like I have my inspiration, then I have what are the goals, and then I break it down because the album's called Dreams to Reality. So I want to take you down a whole trip.
Right.
I want you to feel like, man, when he came on with this at the beginning. Man, and it ended like this, and I feel like a lot of artists kind of feel at the ending, and that's what I'm trying to figure out right now, how to end that project, and because I as an artist, you kind of hold on to things too long.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Trust me. I was just talking to somebody else up in another interview, and we was talking about that. Like a lot of people, they get paralysis by analysis. You know what I'm saying? They want stuff to be too perfect. They end up like Dr. Dre, like. You held on to something so long now we don't care.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? So
we all thought that Compton was detox. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, shit. As a matter of fact, I think he said that most of Compton was supposed to have been detox, but you know what I'm saying. I ain't expect shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. You wait so long to drop something. I expect it to be trash. Like even like Joel's like since he came home, he been talking about the project, you know what I'm saying, project dropping soon. Mm-hmm. When he finally does drop this project in 2034 or whatever, you know what I'm saying, I anticipated it being like terrible. You know what I'm saying? He's still a legend, but the only artist that I've actually seen procrastinate on a project and actually drop something really good was Jay Electronica when we dropped that album with Jay-Z.
Bro, people was like
that was one of the best albums of that year, in my opinion.
Yeah, people said Jay-Z carried him on that. I'm like,
I think Jay-Z did good, but I think Jay-Z did better than he did. But I think Jay-Z also showed his ass. I think Jay Electronica was right on with, like, he was on his ass the whole time.
Jay Electronica,
it ain't no bad verses on that whole album
at all. Cause that album's a little special for me because I was on a road trip, and I'm not gonna lie, experiencing an album on a road trip from a state that you've never been before or going to a state.
That's how it was with Drake's first album. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I first pulled off, I was listening to Fireworks. Yeah, so like, that was a great trip too. So.
Oh yeah. That experience with Drake, bro. That Drake saga is insane.
Yeah.
Bro. Like when it comes to Thank Me Later, Views, and all that. You feel me?
Yeah. I think I was going to Orlando.
Yeah.
My favorite place, like. Out of all the spots I went to, Orlando probably my favorite place. Like, it's so slept. It's probably gonna not be slept on eventually, but it's so slept on in my opinion.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's so many decent females.
I mean, because it still got the family friendly vibe.
Yeah, you can go there with your family. You can go there as a bachelor. Mm-hmm. You can go there, you know what I'm saying, with your friends or whatever. You can have any type of fun you want to have in Orlando. Yeah. Like, as opposed to, like, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the type of fun you like. It may be boring. It might be decent. Yeah. You might go to New York. Depending on the type of fun you like to have. It might be fun. It might be decent. It might be dirty. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Chicago, LA. But I think Orlando, it got any type of fun that you want, seriously, in life. At least from my experience. Like, I need to go there again. I might actually plan a trip for probably within... This interview gonna drop in 2024. It'll probably be within this year.
Yeah, I think, bro, Orlando is one of the. Yeah, that is a slept-on spot, man. I feel like that Orlando got something. It's like magical to me. Yeah. When I think Orlando, I think Disney World. That's where I go. Like, but to me, it's like that childhood magical feeling. But then, like coming from where we from. You see palm trees, geckos, snakes, like, you feel me? You like, oh, like, you not tripping. You just like, oh my God.
Beautiful women, everything.
Beautiful women, everything, dog.
Man, so, like I said, shit, just, as a matter of fact, let everybody know what they can find you at.
Yeah, so y'all can find me on Instagram, YouTube, huee.g, huee.g. You feel me? Twitter, TikTok, all that, man. So, I definitely appreciate this interview for real. You taking the time out because what you're doing right now is gonna be real big, man. 2024, you feel me? Even though we doing it early, but I like to just thank everybody that ever supported me, like my wife, and man, shout out to Indigo Sky, which is my brother. He a rock band. He's a part of a rock band. You feel me? Shout out to my boy Reese. You feel me? Helping me with a lot. Man, and shout out to Harvey, Illinois, and Harvey World Hero ran by Amethyst Davis, you feel me? She do a lot of stuff for the city. She like basically expresses all the unheard voices throughout Harvey, you feel me? And shout out to Kobe Chapman, which is the second ward alderman, and she does an amazing job. Right now, the people on 153rd and Myrtle, well, by the time this interview drops, we'll find out more information, but people on 153rd and Myrtle were getting displaced because of a water retention pond, and she's fighting for that. So we went down to the city of Chicago, and they basically, we just figuring out everything right now, but she's fighting it. She got on ABC, she got on WGN, and she got in the Chicago Sun-Times and everything about what's going on in Harvey. So, man, I just want to, big shout out to Kobe and everybody that's helping with the movement. So, yeah, man. And I appreciate you, bro, because what you doing is you creating a platform for different people, you feel me?
Right.
That's within the city, because, we're not all one-sided, you feel me? There's a dichotomy within the city, you feel me? So, definitely appreciate you.
I appreciate you for coming on, bro. You know what I'm saying? We definitely going to have to do this again.
For sure.
All right.